Well, good afternoon. Elrod here. By now, everybody has heard the fact that the government is, for all intents and purposes, shut down for non essential things. Um, we have a government that tends to believe that the best way to get things done is to not get anything done at all for a number of personal bickering things. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, we have everybody out there talking about how it's the GOP's fault. They should have had a budget together already. They should have had, well, actually, when it comes to that, they're absolutely correct. Because, we send our representatives down there, whether they be in the House of Representatives as a congressman or in the Senate as a senator, we send them down there to do a job, a particular job that is within the realms of the Constitution, do we not? Of course we do. And it has been years and years and years since we've actually had on time, constitutionally speaking, a budget that was proposed and passed. Every year we keep going through these stopgaps and these extensions. That's not constitutional, by the way. And so when people say, well, it's the GOP's fault, well, the GOP really does lead the House and they do lead the Senate. They have the majorities in both houses of Congress. So yeah, when it comes to that, technically and logically, the GOP is at fault. However, when we're talking about keeping the government going today and extending this stopgap so we can get on to actually getting a real budget, who stands in the way this time? This time, it was the Democrats. And why? Because they wouldn't budge off of their need to protect DACA dreamers. Let me tell you something. If you come into this country, I don't care how old you are when you come into this country. You go back home if you're caught. You don't get to stay. Sorry. No country on the planet allows this. Why do we? Oh, because we're better than the rest of the world. But then the Democrats and liberals tell us we're just like the rest of the world and we should be like the rest of the world. We should have government health care. We should have government Social Security. We should have government this, government that. Okay, well, if we're going to be like the rest of the world with the government, then why the hell do we not do like the rest of the world and send back home illegal immigrants when they're caught? So when it comes to this, we have everything out there that we need to get done in the government, need to keep it going, the big thing is that we know that this is going to affect military personnel and military families. Their paychecks are going to be delayed. Let me tell you something. I don't know a single military person out there who takes the oath of joining the military and says, I pledge, to protect every single illegal that comes across the border. No. They're there to protect the American people, the Constitution, the American way. The American way is not to do things illegal. So illegals need to go back. Plain and simple. There can be no DACA. This government shutdown is not about the GOP. For the first time in I don't know how many years, probably since the Newt Gingrich years, the Republicans have actually shown a spine, and they've kept it erect. Proud of them for that. It's about damn time. You know what else is about damn time for? It's about damn time for all those DACA, I don't care how old they are or how young they are, to go back home. Because wherever they came from, they still have family there, if we haven't chain migrated them all here. So if they have family back home from where they came, then that's where they should go. Reunited with their family. You don't want to split up families? Neither do I. So we should be the good, kind citizens of the world that we are, that the liberals say that we are, and reunite the illegal DACA dreamers, immigrants, with their families back home. I'm Elrod. Thank you.